Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox and take a close-up look at the Muzili Bluetooth 5.0 wireless earphones and then pair it with my smartphone. So let's go ahead and open up the box. And here are some of its product details and specifications as well as features. And now let's go ahead and open up the box by, of course, cutting apart the sticky seals on it. And popping the box lid off. And always making sure that there's nothing left under the box. So we're going to set the box lid to the side and continue to remove the contents from the box and laying them across the tabletop right here. Okay, so that's the contents emptied, and just setting it across the tabletop right here so you can see the items that were removed from the Bluetooth 5.0 wireless earphones box. Okay, so let's start off by first taking a look at this card. So there is a card here. And it seems to point to some social media and support links for the product. Okay, so let's set that card to the side. Moving on to the next item, which appears to be a user manual. As you can see, there appears to be two languages, English and perhaps German. So let's fold it out just so you can see what's contained within this user guide or user manual. Okay, and just sliding across, there are quite a number of panels or pages, and that's the last. Okay, and then flipping over to the reverse, and once again going across just to show you the instructions and product details for these earphones. Okay, and let me just put it all back together again and finding a spot somewhere on the table to set it down. Okay, and moving on to the next item, there is a little box here, TWS wireless headset accessories box. And we can go ahead and, of course, pop it open, see what's inside. Appears to be a power cable. Let's find out. Let's tap or pull the cables out from the box. So, and there appears to be a packet of something, which I believe are earbuds. And there we go. So that's the box emptied. We can also now set this box to one side. Okay, so the contents we've just removed, just giving you a close-up look now of both of them at the same time. So there appears to be a USB, micro USB power or charging cable in my right hand, as you can see right there. Alright, and setting that down. And moving on to the next item right here, which is the packet, which we also removed from the box along with that cable. So what appears to be a packet of earbuds. Okay, as you can see the sizes as well, so they are soft silicone earbuds, just from the feel of through the packet right here. Okay, so setting the earbuds down, and of course the micro USB cable right there, we can move on to the main item right here. So you can see the earphones are in some kind of case, and of course it's wrapped in plastic, so we remove this protective plastic wrapper off, and we can see the box or hard case for the earphones. So they are truly wireless earphones, and they are contained within this case right here. And this case is made out of metal because it's quite cool to the touch, yet it is reasonably lightweight. There is still some noticeable weight to it, but it is nice and solid in construction. And just to show you the ends as well, you can see the protective film or sticker is still, of course, firmly applied to this case right here. Okay, size wise, just going to rest it in the palm of my hand just so you have some idea of the size and scale of this box here, or case containing the wireless earphones. And let me just set that box up right. And in terms of color, this has a very dark teal color, or even purplish gray. Hard to describe the color, but there we go. Nice and kind of satin finished, as you can see this close-up detail right here. And you can see the micro USB socket right there for, of course, charging up the earphones through the case itself. Okay, so now let's go ahead and, of course, open up the case by sliding it open. As you can see, the pair of earphones is resting very nicely in the case. And I'm just going to show you right there. And I've fully extended the case, or the sliding drawer of the case, and you can see the earphones resting very neatly in the case. And just being careful here not to drop the earphones or tip them out. But I do believe they do have some magnetic properties to it, so they don't fall out from the case, but you're never quite sure. But you can see, nice and secure, set in their placeholders inside this drawer of the protective case. Right there, nice glossy finish to them. And it snaps shut as well, so you can see it does stay securely closed with that magnetic closure right there. Okay, so nice and secure, it's good to see. So your earphones are always in the right place. Okay, now let's pop them out, and before I do that, I'll just show you a side profile of the earphones just resting in the box or case, and just giving you various angles or looks to the earphones. Okay, and of course the underside, it's interesting to see, or nice to see that there is a quality check pass sticker right there. And now we can finally pop the earphones out from the box or case. Let's do them one by one. And just to show you, there is that magnetic contact for the earphones, so they sit quite securely in their spots inside the case. So that's the one of the earphones out. Let's pull the other one out as well. So they're both out, and you can see the contact pins sitting or placed or in the placeholders inside the mold of the case right there for charging up the earphones. So they charge via the case, and as we saw earlier, there is a micro USB socket right there and what appears to be charging indicator lights or the battery level for the earphones. Okay, so setting the case down, And now we can take a close-up look at the earphones. So they are truly wireless, as you can see. Individual earphones with no wires tethering them together. Okay, and just let me move that case up slightly. So now you have a better look at the earphones. So nice, good look. They are very, very glossy and black, and they do have earbuds already on them. And as we saw earlier, there was a packet of spare earbuds of varying sizes that's supplied with the earphones. And just to show you that thickness as well, right there. And you can see that the earphones have decided to light up, or at least one side of it. Nice blue ring, what appears to be a faint blue ring or cyan LED pulsing on one side of the earphones. Now, trying to figure out which side is which, so we have the right orientation right here. You can see it is molded with an L lettering right there for left and R for right. So it's good to know. So the left hand side or left ear side earpiece or earphone is in my left hand, and the right one is in my right hand. And they are incredibly light, even though they don't look so, given that they are somewhat big in size, as you can see, in relation to the size of the earbuds that are on them. They do look pretty large, yet they are reasonably light in weight. Okay, and you see that ring of light still pulsing away right there. Just giving you some nice all-round look to these earphones. So remember, the left hand side one is still on my left side, and the right one is in my right. And it's interesting to see it light up right there. I think it does have some kind of soft touch sensor to them, and you can see them blinking away quite nicely right there. Pretty fancy to look at. And just showing you the insides of the earphones, and of course the contacts as well right there. Those two copper pins or contact points on each side of the earphones. Just show you, get my fingers out of the way as much as I can so you have a nice unobstructed view of the earphones right here. Okay, so there you go. I think we've had a nice good look at these wireless earphones. And now that the LED or status light has gone off, we can see them as they are without any distractions. Okay, and now we can of course try and turn them on, and obviously I've not read the instructions, but we'll figure it out. Should be simple enough. The big buttons within those LED rings are used to function or operate these earphones. Okay, so let's see if we can turn it on. So the left hand side one, or left ear side, is still in my left hand, and so is the right. So let's see if we can power it on. obviously, there we go, pressing and holding down does seem to do something to it. And let's try the left hand side one as well, whether it responds that way as well. Okay, so now we've got both earpieces or earphones flashing away, one quicker than the other. And there was some audio prompt as well, which I couldn't quite hear, but obviously this was supposed to be done while the earphones were in my ear or are in my ear. And let's flip them up to the right correct orientation and see if we can get them to pair with my trusty old Sony Xperia Z5 compact Android smartphone. And as you can see, I've now put a replacement screen on it. You've seen in the past few videos that it was very, very broken. Now it's got this white replacement screen on it. So let's go into the Bluetooth settings and see if we can locate the earphones, and right there, X9, let's go ahead and tap on that. And that's it, it's done, it's paired. And these earphones, of course, can be used for making and taking phone calls, as they've got a microphone built into them. And of course, they are waterproof and dustproof as well, because they're meant to be used for sports. So let's see if we can play some audio by going into the YouTube app and play some trending music. So let's tap on that and see what happens. And you can hear the music playing away now. And they're playing nicely on both sides, and I've just accidentally touched that very sensitive button on it. So let's see what happens. So just like that, a simple soft touch does pause and play the music. And what I did on this side, so both commands, both sides have the same kind of operation. It's nice to know. So if you're ambidextrous or left or right-handed, either or, you can operate these regardless of which side you choose to control them from. Just trying to get focus on them right there. So you can hear that the audio is coming through very, very clearly. And I'm just making sure that I've got the left hand side one still in my left hand and the right hand side one in my right. So very cool to look at, as you can see, with the blue rings just pulsing away very gently, fading in, fading out. And from what I can hear right now, the audio clarity is excellent or superb. Very crisp, as you can hear. And let's see what we can do if we double tap. Okay, and we've just forwarded or moved on to the next track. And you can see just how responsive it is just by tapping. We've paused the video, as you can see in the background, and just tapping again. It's continued to play the video. Pause, play, pause, play. So either side does operate in the same manner with the soft touch buttons on the rear or sides of the earphones. And let's resume playback. And let's see what happens if I try and triple tap. Perhaps on this side. Okay, obviously, should always try and read the instructions before attempting to do anything too complicated. Pause the video, let's continue. Double tapping does still move it forward. And now with the ad is now playing. Okay. So there we go. A pretty compact, lightweight, and cool looking earphones, wireless earphones, Bluetooth 5.0, with what appears to be very, very good clarity.